Good morning, everyone. I am Giancarlo Aguinaldo from BS Ed 3D, currently pursuing as a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. Today, I am very excited to talk about one of the most influential philosopher in education. I think everyone you know this kind of person. So this is John Dewey, and how his ideas continues to shape modern learning. So John Dewey was an American philosopher, psychologist, and educational reformer who is the best known for his contribution to progressive education. His philosophy emphasized the importance of learning through experience rather than passive memorization. John Dewey believed that education should be child-centered, interactive, and relevant to a real life, so shaping students not only intellectual but also social and morally. Dewey philosophy, learning through experience. So, Dewey's core idea was that education should be based on real life experiences, allowing students to believe problem solving skills and critical thinking and creativity. His philosophy can be broke down into the three key principles. So we have number one, so educational as a social process. So Dewey is believed that the learning is the most effective when students actively engage in their environment and also interact with others, and especially in school should be and not be isolated from the society but also at a function of being a managers and communicates where students practice democratic values, teamwork, and problem solving. So those are the first key principle of John Dewey. So we have another key principle of John Dewey. So by the learning by doing, experimental learning. So instead the route of memorizations, John Dewey promote hands-on to a learning where the students participate in activities that mirror real-world situations. So he argued that the students learn best and they are directly involved in their educational making learning practical and meaningful and reflective. For example, a science of lessons should not just only involve reading about the plants but also involve growing and observing them. So we have also a key principle of number two by teachers and teacher as facilitators, don't detectors, and not detectors rather. So Dewey saw teacher is as guiders rather than mere instructions. So instead of simply transferring knowledge, teachers should encourage students to ask questions, express ideas, and develop their own understanding. Then we have our conclusions that John Dewey revolutionized education by shifting the focus from teacher-centered interactions to student-centered learning. His philosophies of learning through experience continues to shape modern educational approaches, proving that education is not just about absorbing facts but also preparing students for a real life itself.